let's do a little bit more of the event, and then I'll probably cut things off. I think we're near the end as it is anyway. Where are we? We're on 6 out of 6. We can finish up Act 1, and then we can pick up Act 2 tomorrow. I think that's a pretty decent spot to end things off for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is all story 2. Great. God damn it. That means we won't have a nice little fucking bombastic conclusion. No, it's just gonna be us going in the church and just like, all right.
Yeah.
Never before have I felt so wounded by the mere price of goods. All that sacrament gone. May have been necessary, but it saddens me nonetheless. Didn't think I see BB selling gate keys herself. But she just found it lying around too. What a filthy money grubber. Huh? Isn't BB the one who turned SE.RA.PH into the Seraph? Why would she sell us anything? Since I was created from part of her, I kinda hate to admit this, but she's kinda warped. Nothing she does has any rhyme or reason. Alright, let's go ahead and use it. No reason not to use it. What'll it get us? These records are secret and can only be viewed by one person at a time. After playback has concluded, the records will be erased and their contents cannot be saved. Do you wish to proceed? Oh, that means only SE.RA.PH's admins are authorized to access it. I think it sends the data directly to the brain of whoever's viewing it or something. How convoluted. Just like anything related to the Seraph. Basically, it means we won't all be able to find out what it says. Just the one who hits the enter key. Which leaves you and me, since we're the only humans up here. I'm a little scared. You know, I think I have a stomach ache. You can have this one. Jesus. Oh man, let's go. Yeah, let's go for it. We paid a fortune for this key. Our priorities are straight. My greed and hedonism is known. Confirmed. Playing back records from February 7th, 2019. To the one viewing these records, I want to leave a record of myself behind before I forget everything. In 2016, I was invited to join SE.RA.PH's team as a mental health specialist, a therapist. Even in this body, I can't help but smile when I think back on that. The first time I was told I'd be working at this church, I remember laughing aloud at the sheer weight of reality crushing down at me. Still, historically speaking, priests and churches could certainly have been considered early providers of mental health care. I guess if your idea of mental health care is, go and trust in God to do this and you'll be okay. So, while I was a bit resentful of the choices that led me to that posting, I went along with it in the end. After all, this offshore oil rig was a unique environment. Plus, I didn't have anywhere else to go. So I vowed to do whatever I could to help those struggling with mental health challenges here, no matter what was required of me. Everyday life here on SE.RA.PH was fulfilling. As an oil rig with a 2-layer structure, both its buildings and the relationship with the people who lived and worked in them were enormously complex. The more I came to know about SE.RA.PH's inner workings and secrets, the more excited I grew. There was a standard crew, the ones with the special privileges, oil harvesting, and magical energy harvesting, and day staff and night staff. A day staff and a night staff. It was inevitable that friction would develop between the different groups. Every night I dealt with countless patients in my position at the church. I want to go back to land. I'm tired of dealing with everyone. I want to die. They should shut this place down. They should expand it. After listening to all sorts of complaints, I started to wonder why SE.RA.PH was even created. I have no doubt whatsoever that it was made with the highest of ideals. Those how ironic that we're talking about ideals and we just got Emiya on our team. Granted, it's Emiya Alter, but still, the idea's there. Those ideals just turned out to be too big to be compatible with the way most people's minds work. January 2019. Something very strange is happening. We lost contact with the outside world, and strange accidents keep happening all around this facility. The nearly 200 people left are in constant state of mild fear. Many people were injured. As a therapist, I've been joining the medical team to help victims on site. That's when I saw something I should have never seen. Countless eyes glowing in the darkness. A monster preying on human minds. Ah, great. Is this part of the transmission? February 2019. I begin to change just like the other staff members have. I can't trust anyone else. I only care for myself. Even the thought of morality has become intolerable. Feelings I've been suppressing all my life are flooding back. It brings me to tears, wondering how it's come to this. There's another festival taking place outside the church tonight. There's a bonfire, gunshots, and smiling eerily as if they'd gone mad. Sacrifices. I see it and I feel nothing. I can so clearly sense how cold my own mind has become. Yet in spite of all this, the obligation I felt to my job remains intact. After all, the whole reason I was brought here was to provide care for the staff's mental health. So even if I'm the only one left, even if I end up getting killed, I must soothe this increasingly unhinged group's collective hysteria. Help preserve their rationality. But that's probably not the best. Oh, March. Today, they smashed in my left eye. They threw me into my house, like garbage. I used the last of my strength to lock the church door. I have to record this. I'm not scared of outside visitors. I'm scared of myself. I don't want anyone to see how I've changed. Everyone here has been consumed by madness. That's fine. I can't do anything about that. But I'm not like them. Something else has taken hold of me. Something even more terrible. I can feel my own mind being stretched thinner day by day. My whole life is fading away. Oh, is this what the person has devolved into, or is this just... God damn! This is going on and on and on! Are these... Okay. Hold on. Let's get back to this. I don't know if this is our record keeper or if this is some third party here. I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. Those scum. Those idiotic working class lowlifes. It's probably one of the higher ups, the people that were here based on privilege and stuff like that. That's it. Planetarium prototypes. I'll make it easy. That's what this facility is supposed to be for anyway. So I'll do it. I'll use them as they were meant to be used. I can't let the beasts that hurt you roam free. Those fools. Those lackwits. Those maggots that are even lower than beasts. Very well. If they want hell, I'll show them hell. I could have sworn I heard someone saying something like that. I can hear one of the mad people, the assistant director maybe, screaming. Show them a real hell. When I hear that, I can't help but shout out, you brought this on yourselves. This is terrible. We're all victims, yet I still detest them. I'm not the same person I used to be. Somebody, please, help me. Do not go into the planetarium. Do not continue its experiment. I'm young, only 25, but I want to remain myself. So please, somebody, anybody, kill me. Kill me now before I get taken over. Man, this is... I think this is probably like the closest we've gotten to like how depressing a state is of humanity. Like, it's comparable to like just how fucked up things got in Babylonia, but like instead of becoming like physical monsters that they had no control over, they're mentally deteriorating just because of insanity, deterioration from probably being digitized, deterioration of the mind just from being isolated for so long, months on end, running out of resources. It's all just bearing down. Gawain, be our emotional anchor, you beautiful bitch. I hate you. I know it must be difficult, but can you tell us about it? So we're very strictly not going to the planetarium, or is everyone going? Is our plan basically go directly to the planetarium? Everyone here got cabin fever, formed a cult, and went on a purge, huh? I figured as much. So they were possessed, right? And here I thought BB created this whole mess just for the fun of it. Indeed. This must be the crew summoned BB of their own accord, regardless of malign outside of influence. How's Mable holding up? You were recently pulled in here then? Or if you weren't, then you've been here all along. What stopped your mental deterioration? Maybe... Are we having to watch out for Mable? She's kinda airheaded, but like she seems bubbly and cute. Don't make us watch out for Mable. I'm gonna feel bad. That poor priest. Although I don't remember there being a planetarium around here. The planetarium is in the middle of the Seraph. It's the power source that's digitizing SE.RA.PH. Oh, we should probably get to that then. That's an important piece of information. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already knew that, seeing how it's completely obvious and all. No, we knew nothing. We knew absolutely nothing, Mel. Do you actually know the details of Seraph's story? What? Not particularly, I don't think. Well, now you know where the ultimate objective lies, right? If you want to fix the SE.RA.PH, you just have to find the planetarium. And if you want to do that, you should stop sifting through useless records and keep on exploring. Fuck. But it said specifically don't go to the planetarium. I admit that it vexes me to see us essentially playing into BB's hands. It is, however, worth noting that we managed to find other routes while gathering Sacrament. I believe it is time we start exploring further. Further? I don't even want to step foot outside anymore. So wait, does that mean you're going to leave me here all by myself? No, I shall remain with you. I still do not cherish the idea of traveling with Meltrellis, and we cannot be certain that enemies will not find this base. If it is okay with you, Gawain, I will remain behind to keep both its church and Lady Mable safe. So we're exchanging party members for Emiya Alter. I'm okay with that. Trade an archer for an archer. Of course, Tristan. If all goes well, we shall soon return with good tidings. What? No, sir? Oh, look at you two. Is this what they call a bromance? As knights, they both know what it's like to be tied to their positions. They can't afford to be slaves to etiquette during their really dangerous missions. As for me, I've got my own things to handle. You can take care of stuff. God damn it! Join us, Emiya! Jesus! Come on, you know you want to! You don't have to tell me that. What is it you'll be doing? There's more than one way to skin a cat. I thought that was a different phrase. This will be all over once we take out all the other servants, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Don't worry, I'll stay in touch. Let me know if you find any servants. While you lot are fighting them, I'll sneak up and stab them in the back. Alright. I mean, that's practical, I suppose. I believe that's for the best. An archer does tend to stand out after all. So we can draw the servants fighting each other towards him. And he's explore unimpeded. Yeah, so maybe he's actually trying to help us in his own little way. He's just being kind of tsundere about it. Oh, so that was his plan all along? I had no idea from the way he put it. He could have just said, I'll distract them, and be done with it. Maybe he's shy or something. Definitely not. He just likes to do his own thing. And anyway, Stardust, we may have to concentrate. We may have a concrete goal now, but you still need to be careful. Since we're back at the church now, you know what it is you need to do, don't you? Yep, let's go ahead and rest up. Get our 6 hours of sleep and move on. Which is ironic because actually I'm only going to probably be getting 5 hours of sleep. That's right. I'm glad to see you've learned a thing or two by now. Okay then, I'm heading out. I'll see you again in about 6 hours. 6 hours probably until probably around 7 or so until the next stream. Then again, go to the central command room. You might be able to find a way to escape. You can also contact Chaldea from there. This place hasn't completely become Seraph yet, so they should still be able to observe you. The nice thing about race shifting is that they can always bring you back as long as they can observe you. No matter how unusual Seraph might be, as long as they can see you with Sheba, you can go home. So, what do you want to do? Me? I'm an alter ego. I don't think I can leave this place, or that I should. But you can escape from here, and you should. I'd be willing to fight to help you do that. Stardust, I only formed a contract with you out of necessity. You didn't have any servants back then, so I had no choice but to save you. Just knowing that is enough for me. I've already got my reward. I'm an alter ego, not a human. From your perspective, I'm more like a doll than a person. So please don't be sad. Whenever you feel sad, it dulls me down to my toes. You have toes? And nobody needs a prima ballerina who can't even stand on from point, right? Cheer up already. As long as you keep smiling, I'll be on your side. I won't run away, no matter what. Not even if the evil witch who created me turns out to have been behind this whole thing. Don't worry. I use my best grand fuerte to make sure you have a way forward. I definitely mispronounced that. Alright. I wonder what that puts us at St. Quartz-wise. That was a nice little touching moment, though. We are going down to the anchor link, boys! That means it's time for fucking pins, and it's time for feathers! What was the other one? And missions. Hey, and we got our first event CE, too. Nice, nice. One summer. This is a pretty good CE, if I remember correctly. Quick card effectiveness by 8%, MP strength by 8%, and MP charge at 30%. Ooh, that's pretty nice, actually. And increases the rate of type Sakura enemies. So those are the Sakura, hands that we were looking at before. Oh boy. That's significantly less interesting of a reward. So simultaneous love and hate events because they make me want every single servant. Basically, it's they do a good job of making you actually care about things, which is both a good and a bad thing. Cause fuck, dude. All right, well, we have some things that we could be doing, and we have actually quite a few Sakura coins. What should we be spending these on, say? We could be spending these on a few different things. What do we want? Phoenix feathers might be nice, but honestly, a lot of this stuff can be put... We could use the seeds. We could use a lot of this stuff. I don't know. I'll just leave it. Actually, we could probably grab our first of the event CEs, because that's going to be more important, too. I don't remember what this event CE does, though. The only thing. I think this is the one that we want, like, individual copies of. Is Premonition of Beginnings. Gain, and it increases Sakura chip per drop. Nice, nice. Time to get some more of those. Time to wait until Friday, if you remember correctly. Really, is that when Act 2 opens up? Anyway, that'll help a lot. Are you sure Act 2 is not open up now? It probably wouldn't be. You're right. No, Act 2's open. Act 2's open. I don't know how much of Act 2 is open, but hey, it is. So we'll tackle that tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is probably going to be a combination of Act 2 and possible grinding. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching and keeping sticking around. This stream ended up being a little bit longer than I was thinking it was going to be. Maybe they didn't stagger. No, I think they're still time locked. It was just, I think it's just like it right now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Anyway, we'll be back more for the story tomorrow. But until that point, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and get off so I can get some sleep and wake up tomorrow and get my day all going again. Fuck second shift. Take care, guys.